Falcon fans, welcome back to Atlanta Falcon Fandemic. We're going to jump on real quick and talk just for a short period of time about the Tyler Henneke trade and the possible five quarterbacks that could possibly replace Tyler. Tyler was traded to the Los Angeles Chargers for a seventh round draft pick uh, to be a backup for Justin Aber. Like I said, in return, we get the seventh round draft pick, and but however, that leaves open a roster spot for another quarterback. There aren't a lot of free agent quarterbacks to choose from out there. Not none that we would like to spend the money on anyway. But there are several practice squad players that could possibly be a great pickup for us. Uh, and just get right into it. We're going to take a look at Michael Pratt. Michael Pratt is right now sits on the Buccaneers practice squad. Pratt is a seventh round pick in the 2024 draft. Was signed to the Buccaneers practice squad after a promising preseason in Green Bay. The rookie completed 23 of 35 passes for 178 yards, one touchdown, and one interception. While Pratt isn't someone you feel great about, if he's forced to play this season, of course, it'll be unlikely that he'll see the field, especially if he comes here. Because one, we have a formidable Kirk Cousins, and then a great and solid Michael Penix Jr., who's to be Kirk Cousins' successor. But the former Tulane star is a good developmental option and potential third quarterback for the Falcons. Uh, Plus, it never hurts to grab a player from a division rival that uh, the division rival probably had hoped for. You know, like I said, he won't see any time this season, but he did have a solid preseason, which always looked good on a rookie. Uh, However, we're going to move on to the second option, Bailey Zapp. Bailey right now sits on the Chief practice squad. Zapp is one of the more experienced quarterbacks on this list in terms of playing in the regular season. The former Patriots quarterback has 2,053 passing yards, career passing yards, 11 touchdowns, and this is the stat that stands out to me: 12 interceptions. Not very good, not especially if he was to play for this team here with the weapons that we have. 12 interception does not look good. But anyway, New England played a version of musical chairs with Zapp and Mac Jones last season, and neither quarterback is currently with the team. Zapp completed 15 of 25 passes for 137 yards in the preseason with the Patriots before the Chiefs signed him to their practice squad. If the Falcons want to add a third quarterback to their active roster, Zach isn't a bad option. This is what somebody has said. I don't like Zach. Zach. Zap. Uh, Zach didn't look good in Cleveland. I mean, in New England. Granted, New England had more problems than quarterback. Uh, Coaching was one of them. He just did not look good. Neither did Zach Jones. So I don't know. I just don't like Zap coming here from New England. I would like a more solid quarterback uh, that has a better eye of the field. The third option quarterback that we have is Mike White. Now I like Mike White. He in the same boat had the same amount of interception that he had that Zap had, Bailey Zach had, but at the same time, uh, the interception thing, Mike White is a little more solid quarterback. Let's put it like that. Mike Jones is one of the more experienced players as well. The former Jets quarterback has passed for 2,219 yards, 9 touchdowns, 13 interceptions over 14 career games. Now that's the part that really uh, kind of stands out to me. 13 interceptions, 14 career games. That means he averaged a interception per game, which is not bad, but at the same time, I mean, if you put that is pretty bad. To be honest with you, 13 interceptions over 14 career games. You don't want a. Of course, he's a practice squad guy, right? But that's not good. That's not good. Uh, He was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in 2018 in the fifth round. We faced off against White in the preseason, and he actually looked pretty solid. I mean, he wasn't no starter by no means, but it is preseason. But the Dolphins found a way, found out that they did not want Zach Wright and did not sign him to their 53 man roster. But the division rivals, the Bills, signed the 29-year-old to their practice squad. Uh, but hmm, we're going to move on to my personal favorite on this list, Logan Woodside, who's on the Bengals practice squad. If y'all remember Logan Woodside, he played here for one season last year, appearing in one regular season game. The former seventh round draft pick played well in the preseason for the Bengals, completing 41 of 58 passes for 379 yards, two touchdowns, and two interceptions. He isn't, some would say he's not the best option or the sexiest name on this list, but Woodside is a competent quarterback who can manage a game if needed. The 29-year-old is currently signed to the Bengals practice squad. Now, like I said, Logan on this list is my personal favorite. He has that game time experience, uh, and with the number that he put up during preseason, it shows that he still has something in the tank to work off of if it came down to it. Would he see time here in Atlanta? Probably not. But at the same time, if push came to shove or some type of major catastrophe happened, Logan Woodside would be a solid option for us here in Atlanta. Plus, he already knows the system. He knows the Coach Raheem Morris. So he wouldn't be a bad option. I think and I hope that he would be our option to come here to fill that third option spot at quarterback. Another quarterback to consider is Tanner Mordecai. Right now, Tanner sits on the 49ers practice squad. While it seems unlikely, he'll never have a bad idea to steal a quarterback from Kyle Shanahan. Falcons offensive coordinator Zach Robinson is expected to implement an offense similar to what the 49ers run. Mordecai completed 6 of 10 passes for 103 yards in this preseason for the 49ers. Uh, he's never appeared in an NFL game, but the former Wisconsin quarterback could be worth developing as a potential third stringer behind Michael Penix. Now, the thing about that third quarterback spot, especially here in Atlanta, uh, I don't want a quarterback that I have to develop at that third spot. I really don't. That third quarterback spot is for what they say break glass in the case of an emergency. So if I have to break that glass in the case of emergency, whatever I pull off from behind that glass, I expect to come in, to come and somewhat solve the problem or get rid of the problem, right? So to have a guy there at that third spot that I have to develop, I really don't like that. That's why I like Logan Woodside. Even though we can continue to develop him, he already has that game day uh, experience. Uh, and overall, Logan Woodside is my personal favorite on this list. Uh, Plus, like I said, he already knows Raheem Morris, knows the system that's already here that Zach Robinson is going to use. So it's a win-win when you can bring in a guy that you don't have to like fully engage into to develop. We already have our hands in on developing Michael Penix Jr. Of course, it's not going to take a lot to develop him. And when you have a guy like Kirk Cousins, both of these guys can learn. Michael Penix and Logan Woodside can learn from Kirk Cousins. But guys, let me know what you think about these 5 possible quarterbacks. Michael Pratt, who's like I said, he's sitting over on the Buccaneers practice squad. Bailey Zapp, who's on the Chiefs practice squad. Mike White, who's on the Bills practice squad. Logan Woodside, my personal favorite, once again, Bengals practice squad. And then you have Tanner Mordecai, who sits on the 49ers practice squad. Now, one thing about Tanner Mordecai, if Kyle Shanahan felt the need to put him on the practice squad, one thing about Kyle Shanahan, even though he makes bad game day decisions, he is not going to put a quarterback there that he's not that he doesn't feel, or any player on his team or on that practice squad that he feels that cannot come in and be a benefit when called upon. So, and also it'll be a slap in the face to Kyle Shanahan if we were to come in and take one of his quarterbacks. But at the same time, like I said, Logan Woodside is my personal favorite. I'd rather have him. But if not, Tanner Mordecai will be my second choice. But guys, let me know what you think. Those are your 5 choices. Um, and if none of these are your 5 choices, make a comment down in the comment section for me and give me your choice who you think we ought to bring in as that and fill that third quarterback spot, the final roster spot on the team. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That's my time. Like I said, thank you for watching Atlanta Falcons Pandemic. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at AF_Fandemic, and also on TikTok, Atlanta Falcons Fandemic. This is my track to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So pass the word, hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, pass my name around. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible. All right, thanks again, guys, for watching, taking the time to watch, and don't forget to drop that name down, the quarterback, name of that quarterback that you would like to see fill that quarterback spot. See you in the comment section. Keep those comments coming. As always, rise up.